Hello friend, in this lecture we will discuss on cell spacing attribute in HTML table. So friend, let's start. The cell spacing attribute in HTML table is used to specify the space between the cell of the HTML table. Thus the cell spacing attribute should be used inside the opening table tag of the HTML table. For example, we will be having the opening table tag where we will be using the cell spacing attribute with some value, say 10 pixel. Now the unit of measurement for the cell spacing attribute is pixel. Thus cell spacing 10 means cell spacing is 10 pixel. Now let me first show you a sample screenshot of an HTML code where I have not used the cell spacing attribute. Now let me show you a sample code where I have used the cell spacing attribute with value as 20 pixel or simply 20. Thus when this code gets rendered in a browser, we will see the output as shown here. Now if we compare both the screenshot, we can clearly see that in the screenshot which was taken before using the cell spacing attribute does not have much spaces between two cells. Whereas if we see in the screenshot which was taken just after applying the cell spacing attribute, we can see that it has much width or extra spaces in between each cell. Now let me quickly go into the HTML editor and do the changes to the code that we have developed in our previous lecture and have a cell spacing attribute as 20 pixel. Now this is exactly the same code that we have developed in our previous lecture. Now let's do slight changes to this. Let me change cell padding to cell spacing. And let me change the value from 10 to 20 pixels. Save this and right click to open in default browser. Thus when this code is rendered in the browser, we can see that there is a space of 20 pixel in between each individual cell. If we see here that each of these cells are now placed little bit apart from each other. So this is because we have set cell spacing attribute as 20 pixel. So this is all about the cell spacing attribute in HTML table. Thank you for watching.